It's almost game time, and you've connected to the right spot for Campbell Sports, WLAF. Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF. It's almost game time, and you've connected to the right spot for Campbell Sports, WLAF. Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
The winner takes all. It's the thrill of one more kill, the last one to fall. Will never sacrifice their will. Don't ever look back on the world closing in. Be on the attack with your wings on the wind. All the things will begin. And it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory. Yeah. And it's ours for the taking. It's ours for the fight. Don't win no silver. You only lose the gold. You push with a fever. Oh, your time keeps going on. Against all the odds, against all your pain, your back's on the wall with no one to blame. While hearts won't be tamed. And it's sweet, 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 sweet victory. Oh, yeah. It's ours for the taking. It's ours for the fight. And it's sweet, sweet victory. And the one is last to fall.
By the genetics that we do select for our herd now, that we want everything to lead to the a better product for our customers. Every cut, when we bring them back from our processor, we get every pound of every cut that comes out of that beef, and we can look at the genetics because we know every one of the animals, and that helps us decide from a genetic standpoint where we need to go and what we need to do. That's very important to us. So as we select the genetics that we use, all that has to be kept in mind, and that'll allow us to have cattle that'll grade prime or high choice. We don't want anything lower than that. And so, you know, our cattle are all Angus, and the way we feed our cattle and the way we've raised them, our cattle marble very sufficiently for what they're doing. So we're just looking for animals that fit our system better.
WLAF's presentation of Cougar Baseball is on the air. Now to the field, and the voice of the Cougars, former Cougar, Jake Monday.
Hello and welcome to the beautiful Brown Archer Field up here at Campbell County High School. Matthew Miller running production today. My partner Mike Miller, as always. I'm Jake Monday, and we thank you for tuning in to this makeup game featuring the Campbell County Cougars and the visiting district Karns Beavers.
Beavers, yes.
As they come up to the fairgrounds at Campbell County. up on top of the hill. Beautiful day for baseball. Blue skies, green grass, field looks great and immaculate. Now let's get the team looking as good as the field is and get a district win. Talking to Coach Adam Ellison, and that's what he said. He said, man, our team really needs a district win. And I said, yeah. I said, well, both teams start at 0, bud. So let's hopefully they can pull one out today. Both head coaches are meeting at home plate right now, discussing all the rules, going over their lineups with the field umpires. Once that meeting's adjourned, the PA will have the lineups. And then we will be underway. We'll step away real quick. Right around the corner will be first pitch. This is Campbell County Baseball over 1450 WLAF.
This is Cougar Baseball over the WLAF Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network.
Welcome to Premier Weight Management and Aesthetics. My name is Renee Leach, and I'm honored you've chosen us to walk with you through your weight loss journey to the new you.
Thanks, Renee. Premier Weight Management and Aesthetics offers more than one option to help you achieve your weight loss goals. Premier Weight Management and Aesthetics offers nutritional counseling, the new and popular weight loss injections, and Finnerman. In addition to this, we offer B12 and Mega Burn injections to jumpstart your metabolism. Premier Weight Management and Aesthetics offers Botox and fillers. Premier Weight Management and Aesthetics has 7 locations to serve you: Clinton, Harrogate, Jellicoe, Alcoa Maryville, La Follette, Oliver Springs, and Turkey Creek.
Now it's time to put your plan into action here at Premier Weight Management and Aesthetics.
Right here is where it all started, right here on this corner. This was the first building for People's Bank of the South. This is where the ideas, tradition, way of doing business, and the mission of taking care of its customers evolved. Then it was on to the new bank with Campbell County's first, a drive-up window. From 1917 to today, People's Bank of the South is here for you. People's Bank of the South is in the heart of La Follette, between La Follette and Jacksboro, near the mall and at North Clinton exit 122. We invite you to come see us at People's Bank of the South, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
E.E. Hill & Son Insurance.
You know, the insurance agency started out as Hill Insurance, and it was started by my grandfather in 1925.
Celebrating 100 years in 2025.
I went into the insurance business with my dad and my Uncle David in '74 after I got out of UT. Then I bought the agency from my dad in '77.
It started as father and son.
Most people think that E.E. Hill & Son is my dad and me, and it's not. It was my granddad and my dad.
And 100 years later,
our agency's been blessed to be in a community that has embraced our agency, and we have had some of the most amazing employees.
Go Cougars!
I'm Bailey Ball from La Follette Mine Supply. Come see my dad, Billy. For septic tanks, PVC pipe, septic chambers, and rebar, and lots more. That's La Follette Mine Supply. Dad, come on in here.
We're open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturday from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. Turn on Toe String Road by the Walgreens. We're just the third business on the left just before you cross the tracks.
Come see my mom, Jamie, my dad, Billy, and me, Bailey. Whoa, 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 come see me, Brody Ball, that's all. Anybody want a big sister?
At Grace Rehab, we have one goal in mind: to improve your quality of life. We provide physical, occupational, and speech therapy for all ages. Grace's therapy and treatment plans are individualized for each patient.
Well, my doctor didn't think I would be to this point at this time, and I wouldn't have been had it not been for the rehab center here at Grace.
Oh, I like all the people that's here, and they've been real nice, and I've had a ton of fun with them.
Grace Rehab, we want to help you feel your best.
Starting lineups for your visiting Karns Beavers. Leading off and playing center field, number 4, Brody Miles. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 1, Carter Branson. Hitting third and playing catcher, number 11, Isaac Schmidt. Batting cleanup and playing second base, number 12, Braden Harness. Hitting fifth and playing left field, number 14, C.J. Burnett. Batting sixth and hitting DH, number 3, Clayton Kelly. Hitting seventh and playing third base, number 9, Renee Pina. Batting eighth and playing right field, number 2, Ben Stiles. Batting ninth and playing first base, number 10, Bryce Egan. And on the mound, number 16, Braden Elliott. And for your home team, the Campbell County Cougars, leading off and playing shortstop, number 12, Eli Lawson. Batting second, playing DH, number 7, Riley Gunner. Hitting third and playing pitcher, number 11, Rylan Rice. Batting cleanup and catching, number 19, Colton Cup. Hitting fifth and playing second base, number 1, Cooper McQuitty. Batting sixth and playing third base, number 10, Ryder Bumgardner. Hitting seventh and playing center field, number 15, Dylan Ford. Batting eighth and playing first base, number 29, Tyler Cook. Batting ninth, playing right field, number 9, Keegan Nelson. And playing in left field, number 4, Colt Long. And if you'll please rise and gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Meetings have adjourned, the national anthem has played, and then this would be whenever you would find the stands and find the cutest little kid you could and hand the microphone and ask them to play ball.
Play ball.
I always thought that when I was a kid that play ball comes after the national anthem, like it's part of the song.
Right.
For the longest time, I always thought that. Anyway, it is the Karns Beavers and the Campbell County Cougars today, district game up here. These teams have met once at Karns. That was about a week ago. Dropped that game 11-1. Campbell County walked a lot of hitters I know of and then just could not scratch any runs across. However, like I mentioned earlier, both teams start at 0. Will be a different story up here, completely different field. And let's see what the Cougars have in store for us today. Real quick for the lineups before we get started as Rice throws his warm-up pitches. First for the visiting Karns Beavers, leading off and playing center field is Brody Miles. Batting second, the shortstop, Carter Branson. Batting third, the catcher, Isaac Schmidt. Batting fourth, the second baseman, Braden Harness. Batting fifth, the left fielder, C.J. Burnett. Batting sixth is the DH, Clayton Kelly. And then batting seventh, playing third base, Renee Pina. Batting eighth, playing right, is Ben Stiles. And then batting ninth and playing first base is Bryce Egan. Braden Elliott out on the bump for the Karns Beavers today. So again, for the visiting team up here at Brown Archer Field, it'll be Miles, Branson, Schmidt, Harness, Burnett, Kelly, Pina, Stiles, and Egan
with Elliott on the mound. We'll get to the other lineup whenever it's their turn to hit. That'll be Campbell County's lineup. Until then, everything's set. There's play ball from home plate umpire. Rylan Rice starts his windup, and the first pitch of the ball game is a strike to Brody Miles. That gets us underway, 0-1. Rylan getting ahead in the count. It'll be Miles, Branson, and Schmidt. 0-1. That one's low. 1-1. Lots of baseball names in this lineup, Mike.
I was sitting here thinking the same thing.
Schmidt, Burnett, Pena. A lot of history in there.
Michael Schmidt from the Phillies.
Yeah. This ball ripped out the center. Dylan Ford's on his horse, sprinting over to the right center gap, and he makes a dandy of a catch out there.
Yes, he did.
The shortstop, number 1, Carter Branson.
Long, loud out, hit it on a button. And to sprint to make it one gone here in the first. Just underway up here at a 5:30 start, a little hot potato on when we were going to start. Game Changer had it yesterday at 5. And I heard 5:30, I heard 6,
but we got it in.
We got it. We got it.
Oh, that's pretty.
First pitch to Branson, strike.
That's what we need to do, is start off every batter with a strike.
Rylan looks in, starts to wind up, delivers an 0-1, and he's way late on that
Swing
one.
and a miss.
0-2 now.
0-2.
One gone already. Beautiful day for baseball. Ideal conditions up here.
Warmer than it was yesterday.
Low 60s, blue sky. This one hit on a button out the center. Ford's going to have to run in to grab this one, and he makes another catch. That's 2 outs. Gloved by the Cougar center fielder. Click for the leather. That's Rylan Rice out there on the mound for the Cougars in their home whites today. White tops, white pants, blue Cougars across the chest, blue cap with the orange CC. Rylan Rice out on the bump in harness with Colton Cup behind the dish. Around the horn, it's Tyler Cook at first, Coops at second. Eli Lawson out there at short. And then Ryder Bumgardner at third. A little shake-up in the infield. Caden Idles is sick. Ball, I asked Coach Ellison where he was. Said he texted him, said, I don't feel too good. And hoping he would feel better, and he's not here. 1-0. This one put into play down the hot corner and foul at the very last second. 1-1. The outfield, out and left, is Colton Long. In center with 2 putaways already is Dylan Ford. And then out and right is Keegan Nelson. Karns wearing their black tops. Gray pants, white numerals with blue Karns across the chest. Pitch high and inside 2-1. That's a good look, all the white unis with the blue cap.
Mm-hmm.
Now a 2-1 pitch. This one hit on a button out to short, and it'll get past Eli Lawson in between third and short. 2-out hit for Isaac Schmidt.
Batting the second baseman, number 12, Braden Harness.
Well, Jim Freeman's got a hilarious story with Schmidt he told me about. I'm not going to say it over the air, but he'll know what I'm talking about. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter, Braden Harness. Mike Schmidt played a great third base for the Phillies for a long time. Isaac Schmidt, however, plays for the Karns Beavers. He got a 2-out knock, and he's got a very, very, very short lead over at first. Switches Rylan around to the stretch. His first pitch to Harness is fouled back to the backstop, 0-1. Key to Campbell County today, limit the walks like they did last night. They only issued 3 walks through 7 innings. This one's fouled down the line, 0-2. You want to give your ball club a chance. Cut down on the free passes. They only walked 3. They didn't strike out a lot. I'll tell you what, Halls hit the ball.
They did. They really smacked it. But they didn't hit it hard. They just hit it in gaps and hit it, where our players weren't.
They peppered it all over the field in between both lines and did a great job at it. Tallied 18 runs on 17 hits. You got 18 runs. If I ever look up scoreboard, it better match how many hits you got, and it did.
It did.
Runner at first. Rice looks him twice. 0-2, strike 3 right down Cougar Lane. Got him looking backwards. K ends us here in the top half of the first. We head to the bottom of the first. No score up here. It is Cougars and Karns over 1450 WLAF.
This is Cougar Baseball. Over the WLAF, Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network.
Tenova Medical Group is making it easier to see a primary care provider in the La Follette area quickly. Schedule an appointment online anytime at TenovaLaFollettePCP.com.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with 3 guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
One open, left wing three, splash! Run, don't walk to La Follette Nutrition, where we fuel the Cougars. La Follette Nutrition, located across from First Baptist Church in La Follette, has all you need to start your day. From protein shakes to loaded teas, let La Follette Nutrition make a drink just for you. Go by and see Macy and Anna today.
Hi, I'm Macy Wilcox from La Follette Nutrition. Go Cougars!
As we welcome you back to Brown Archer Field. Nothing going for Karns out in the first inning. Rice looked good. He allowed a 2-out knock and then got a backwards K to end the top half of the first. We're in the bottom half of the first now. And Campbell County's lineup's going to read like this. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 12 is Eli Lawson. Batting second, number 7, the DH, Riley Gunner. Batting third, your pitcher, number 11, Rylan Rice. Batting cleanup and doing the catching, number 19, Colton Cupp. Batting fifth, our Doors, Mills, and Moore player of the game last night, our second baseman, number 1, Cooper McQuitty. Batting sixth and playing the hot corner, number 10, Ryder Bumgardner. Batting seventh and out in center, number 15, Dylan Ford. Batting eighth, playing first, number 29, Tyler Cook. And then rounding off for the 9 spot, wearing number 9 and playing 9 is Keegan Nelson. Colton Long is out there in left. So again, for the Campbell County Cougars, it's Eli Lawson, Gunner, Rice, Cupp, McQuitty, Bumgardner, Ford, Cook, and Nelson with Long out there in left. First pitch to Eli, called strike. Inside part of the plate, 0-1.
We've got an umpire that says it out loud.
I love it.
Yeah, I do too. I know the fans could hear
Oh,
it
yeah.
now.
Yeah, we've had some quiet ones up here this
just
year.
barely. If you hadn't seen the hand signal, you wouldn't have known it was a strike.
0-2, misses above his head. 1-2. Elliott out on the mound for Karns, working very quickly. 1-2 and swings through that one. 4 pitches and he gets out, number 1 in the bottom half of the first.
Up to bat, number 7, Riley Gunner.
Now the 2-hole. The DH, number 7, Riley Gunner, DH last night. Really struggled at the plate, but that just means he's due. See him get a knock here in the first.
Yeah, I'd like to see a runner too.
Yeah.
Get them all shook up.
Yeah. Swing through that one.
That was some heat on that ball.
0-1. I was watching his warm-ups. He was popping the mitt, but it's pretty flat. We can hit it. 0-1. That one's low. Good block by their catcher. Schmidt. Now Riley will step back in there. Elliott starts to wind up, and a 1-1. He barrels this one foul down the third base line. He was geared up for the heater. Just got it a little early. See ball hit ball here, kid.
Straighten it out.
1-2.
Ooh.
Check swing, he didn't go.
He was wanting to, but it was a bad pitch.
That ball was moving. And it was low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch now is high. They'll run it full. Riley really working a count now. 1 gone, the bottom half of the first. No score. This is Karns versus Cougars. Up atop the beautiful Brown Archer Field today. 3-2. Strike 3. Yep, got him looking. Same spot Rice got his K.
Up to bat, number 11.
Back-to-back strikeouts start us in the bottom half of the first. Now it's the Cougar pitcher's turn. Rylan Rice.
He can only help himself.
The wind really wreaked havoc up here last night. Now it's really rather calm. Low strike call there. 0-1. Caught the very bottom of it. Foul tipped. And quickly 0-2, Rice finds himself.
Got to swing into that pitch.
Yeah. 2 back-to-back breaking balls to start this AB. 0-2, you can pretty much throw whatever you want here. Starts to wind up 0-2. Fastball up in the zone. Playable out there and right. And he camps under it and makes the grab. 3 up, 3 down. Nothing cooking for the Cougars. No runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We played 1. Still 0-0.
This is Cougar Baseball. Over the WLAF, Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network.
Your downtown tire shop and service center is ready to serve you today. Hensley Tire and Service is on the corner of Beach and Indiana, and whether it's an oil change or more serious work, Hensley's service team has a bay open and waiting to get you back on the road. Need tires? 1, 2, 3, or 4 or more? Hensley Tire and Service will accommodate you with great price and super service. Need wheels? See Hensley Tire and Service, La Follette.
Go Cougars!
The staff at LUB, La Follette Utilities Board, is there for you. You may be needing new service at your future home. LUB crews bring the experience, know-how, and equipment to put you in service. And when troubles arise, LUB crews are there, no matter the hour or the day, to restore your service. Connect to LUB.org or call 423-562-3316 for assistance on new service, existing service, or to report an outage. Count on LUB to be there.
Hammers, you know the name, but do you know about our bigger, better, easier to find location? We're just off I-75, exit 122. That's the Clinton Norris exit. With Hammers' wide selection of boots, shoes, jeans galore, and a whole lot more, you are sure to find what you need. Check out our women's boutique. You'll love it, ladies. With 6 East Tennessee locations, you're sure to score a good deal. That's Hammers, I-75, exit 122, just past the Speedway.
As we welcome you back, top half of the second.
Left fielder, number 14, C.J. Burnett.
There it is. It'll be 5, 6, 7 due up. Burnett, Kelly, and then Pena. It's this ball out to short. Eli backhands it, stops it. Long throw, though, and it'll get by Cook over at first. That's a base hit. You got to put some pizzazz on it. Pena.
We were just talking at the break.
Number 3, Clayton Kelly.
Tony Pena used to play, this has been many, many moons ago, played for the Pirates. I don't even remember what position he played, but I remember the name.
Pickoff and very close.
I know we was talking about just different teams. I remember Dave Parker in right field. He had a rifle for an arm. He could throw from deep right field and never skip going to the plate. Man, that's an arm.
Tony Pena was a catcher.
Catcher, okay, yeah, that's right.
Now a pitch to the plate low to Clayton Kelly, the DH. Want to know the count to him. 2 pickoff attempts. And the very classic, not even close chant from the first base dugout. The first one was rather close. Big lead for him at the cut, not going. Inside part, called strike. Ball gets away from the mitt, and Burnett was able to advance to second on the pass ball.
That definitely was a pass ball.
Oh, yeah.
Called strike, and he
Beautiful pitch, just in and out of the mitt. So now a runner at second. Squares to bunt, bunts it on home plate, and back to the backstop. 1-2 the count. Nobody out here with 2 strikes. Could bunt still. Highly unlikely. But I've seen stranger things. Rice set at the belt and a long look at second. No bunt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. There's one gone now with a runner at second for Renee Pena.
Baseman number 9, Renee Pena.
He was talking about how many Penas. I'd love to see the tally of how many Penas have played. That'd be a lot. Has to be. Curve ball. No curve and all ball. It misses high.
Most of them, I think, were from the Dominican Republic.
Yes, Tony Pena was Dominican.
But Dominican Republic,
they
had
just
a
breed baseball players.
bunch of baseball players and good baseball players.
Second look now out there at second. 1-0 foul back to us.
I got it.
And without a net, I would have caught it.
Yeah. Over at Smoky Stadium, over at Kodak one time, they foul one up in the stands. Dummy me, automatic, throwed my left hand up to catch it, and it got the end of my fingers.
This ball put into play, past third and in for a base hit. Digging all the way was Burnett, burning around third. He comes across to score, and Pena has himself an RBI single. Puts Karns on the board, 1-0.
That's what I was saying. It got the top of my fingers, and you couldn't have put a hornet on them and hurt any worse. I mean, it's automatic. I just throwed my hand up to catch the ball, and it's horrible. It hurt all the rest of the game.
8-hole hitter Ben Stiles up now. He's the Karns right fielder wearing number 2. Pena with an RBI single. He's down at first. One gone via the strikeout. Down in the bottom half of the order. Look for something to be on here. Swing popped up, and it's going to shade out of play over by the tarp down the first base line, 0-1.
I thought he might have a play on it, but it's too far out.
I've lost count of how many baseball games I've been to, but there was only one I've ever got a foul ball at, and it was at Kodak too. Fell behind home plate, and I went and got it. I was about 13. I got the ball, and I was so excited because like I ain't never got one before. And there was a little kid running for it. Couldn't have been 5 years old, and I thought, well, there went that ball. High 1-1. I gave it to him. I really didn't want to, but
I got one at Kodak too over at the Smokies. We were close down by the dugout, and what happened was I got it for Brandon, my son. Anyways,
pick off and very close, but he got back in plenty of time.
On out 3, he come up and was waving at him, and he tossed it, and thank goodness I caught it.
Pitch, he's going. Hit and runs on, and that ball's right over third base bag. It's fair. Pena tags second. He's taking for third, and now he'll get a stop sign. A double for Stiles. The hit and run works to perfection.
Now batting the first baseman, number 10, Bryce Egan.
One run's already across here in the top half of the second. Now they're at second and third for the 9-hole hitter, Egan.
Got to guard that line. How many has went in the last 2 to 3 games?
There was a bunch last night.
Yeah, over the third base.
That one was right over the
side.
bag. Almost hit it. Snuck it in the line. Rice still in the stretch with runners at second and third. This one put into play, out to short. Eli gloves it, and it gets through his glove down to center, and 2 runs will score. That ball was really hit up the middle. And here comes Coach Ellison, not even waiting for the leadoff man to be announced. Heading out to the mound. Pena scores. Stiles scores. 3-0 Karns. Bryce Egan.
I hit the wrong one.
The 2 RBI hit. Which one? Oh. And hit this one twice. Yep. 3-man crew today. Matthew running the camera that you're seeing on the feed right now, and me and Mike are in here, and we've got a stream deck board. Matthew gave Mike the crash course and how it works.
Yeah, where do we keep the score?
We're in the second, and we got it right.
Yeah, we got it. We got top 2, and
we'll keep track of that later. Flip the lineup over to Brody Miles. Just in the second, we've already flipped it. Runner at first, 1 gone, 3 runs across.
Hope they don't bat 6 times
Pick
around
off
this year.
Very close.
Game.
Bat around.
Bat around 6 times.
The leadoff saw 6 ABs last night.
Yeah, I know.
Balls. Rice, long look at the plate here. Got the pitch he wants now, looking over at first. Nobody going, though. This one put into play. Out to left, going back as long, and he'll make a basket catch. Did he drop it?
I think he caught it.
Nobody tagged. Runners out at second. Basket catch, and I think he did drop it.
Oh, he did?
Batting the shortstop, number 1, Carter Brandon.
Ball in and out of the glove.
Got to catch it. Got to use 2 hands. You got to.
It hit the glove, so that's an error. Egan advances to third. Miles out to second.
He had to wait to see if he caught caught it, not get doubled
Oh, yeah,
up.
or he would have scored easily.
Oh, yeah.
And first pitch, slow dribbler out behind second, and that one's bobbled out there. Score Egan.
What do we always say? Errors will kill you.
Yep. E4 on that one. It's off Cooper's glove. Miles heads to third. That's Branson hitting the first pitch. He's at first. And now the 3-hole hitter Schmidt is up. So again, they're in the corners, 1 out. Big swing at the plate. 0-1 to the 3-hole hitter. Dinked one past Eli Lawson out there at short his last time up. Runner's going from first. Throw comes across the diamond, and it will make its way into center field, and the run will score. Miles scores on an E2 throwing error. Branson at second. Pitch was called a ball. Thought so. 5-0. Karns. Third error committed in the inning. That one's outside. 2 hits, 3 errors, 5 runs.
2 of the errors resulted in a run.
Fouled it off his foot.
Well, actually 2 runs.
Out of the 5, 3 of them are earned. Runner at second and swings through that one. Another strikeout. That's 2 gone, and now the 9th man to bat for Karns.
Number 12, Braden Harness.
Cleanup man Harness struck out on 3 pitches his last time up. If not, they would bat around like you mentioned, Mike. Runner going. Ball put into play out to left, and it'll fall in front of Long and 2-hop. He'll have to just throw that one into second. RBI single. Bronson comes across to score. And now they've batted around. Five-hole hitter Burnett digs in. Runner at first, that one's a little high.
This inning's been good to Karns.
Yeah, errors have extended it. Both outs from the pitcher, 2 strikeouts. Runner's going. Cup throws down, and the tag is applied, and he is out. Tag on his foot. Very unique, but also effective. Harness is thrown out at second for the 3rd out of the inning. 2-4. We head to the bottom half of the second. Karns up 6-0.
This is Cougar Baseball. Over the WLAF, Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network.
Anthony is using Community Trust Bank's mobile banking with Zelle to pay to have the leaves raked. His part of the big lunch meeting and the birthday gift for the niece that was due today. That means Anthony made it on time for the big game to see the home team score the winning touchdown. Mobile banking with Zelle at Community Trust Bank. Fast, easy, and secure.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Ready to kickstart your fitness journey? At Isaac's Gym, they believe everyone deserves a welcoming space to work on their health and wellness. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, Isaac's Gym has something for everyone. Located just over the hill from Gibson Field at JMS, their trainers Kirsten Wynn, Jacob Lasty, and Cassie Kilber are there to guide you, offering personalized workouts that fit your goals. Offering a student-athlete discount, Isaac's Gym is where the Eagles work out. Why wait? Take the first step toward a healthier you by calling 423-494-7934.
What's up, guys? Nate Snead here, Tennessee baseball pitcher. Collectibles and more for everything you need in trade nights.
As we welcome you back, right behind the ear.
Yeah, right behind the ear.
Bottom half of the second inning. Karns tallying up 6 runs there in their half of the second. That's credited to 3 Cougar errors. So 4 hits in the inning, 3 errors tallies for 6 runs. And now Campbell County going to have to climb out of a hole.
Up to bat, number 19, Colton Cup.
They'll have the heart of the order due up. 4, 5, 6. This will be Colton Cup, Cooper McQuitty, and then Ryder Bumgardner. Elliott back out there on the mound for Karns, an effective first inning. Time asked for by Cup and granted from the home plate umpire. He's got his stuff sitting over here next to ours. We're going to have to thank him for being vocal. And the first pitch to Cup's in the dirt. 1-0. Elliott holds that glove high and then delivers. That one's a strike. It's the one we got to hit. Right down the middle, 1-1 now. This one's high, misses. 2 balls and a strike. We're just in the bottom half of the second. 6-0 our score in favor of the Karns Beavers. That one's a little low. 3-1.
We could scratch back in this inning, get a couple, 3 maybe. And
Got to
just,
score something.
hold in.
Yeah. 3-1. This one beat into the ground. High chopper out to short, and he bobbles it, throws across the diamond, and he beats Cup by about a step. I think if anybody else was running but Colton Cup there with the issues he's had with his leg, I think they beat it out. 6-3. I was about to mention, Campbell County's errors. We watched them. We always get to watch them take infield up here while we're waiting on the broadcast to start.
Yeah.
And watching Karns, it wasn't the most crisp in and out I'd seen.
No.
There was a few errors, and they were pretty much all out there at short. Just bobbles and under the glove. The throw got the runner in that case. Big swing from Coop, misses, 0-1. Both teams have a chance. That one's low, 1-1. Going to have to scratch back in it, though. You can't look and say we got to score 6 in one inning, but you can say, hey, let's scratch 1 or 2 here and see what happens. Swings through that one. Now 1-2 the count to the Cougar second baseman. Bumgardner on deck, Dylan Ford to be in the hole. Elliott, big deep breath. This one put into play out to second. Slow roller, gloved and flipped, and pretty routine there. 4-3 finds the second out of the bottom half of the second inning.
I was hoping for a bad bounce, but it didn't happen.
Made it up here. You probably couldn't tell now, but Coach Miracle had the water hose out there hitting the dirt, trying to take the hop out. Swing and a miss from Ryder at the plate, 0-1. You wet that dirt, it just takes that bad hop out of it. Helps both teams out, but I feel like every time I see it up here, when you start at first, by the time you make it to third, it's dry at first. 0-2, strike called at the knees.
Not everybody knows, but this has an underground water system in this field.
It's irrigated. 0-2, fouled down the first base line.
Not many fields, high school fields, can say that. It's also got sprinklers that could actually sprinkle in the infield.
0-2 the count to Bumgardner. Elliott starts his windup, delivers high, check swing. They check down to first, and there's no appeal. Now the home plate umpire says he didn't go. Now they check. Now he says he's safe. 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The field umpire just stood down there with his arms crossed the whole time. 1-2. This one fouled off the handle. And out of play behind the first base dugout. That was kind of strange. Like the catcher was asking for appeal. The coach was asking for appeal. The home plate umpire said he didn't go. So then they finally point down there, and he uncrosses his arms long enough to say safe. I thought he checked it. 1-2. High. Ooh, that was close.
That's a pitch you just don't stand with the bat on your shoulder. You
It's a hard one to watch.
Yeah, foul it off if you have to, but
it's a close pitch.
It's close like it. You got to go.
2-2 outside.
Ooh, that's another close pitch.
Ryder started at 0-2. He's worked it back 3-2. Pitch count up and trying to extend the inning here. The pitch inside, brushed him off the plate, ball 4. So Bumgardner is on with a 2-out walk. First walk issued by either team.
Dylan Ford.
7-hole hitter, center fielder, number 15, Dylan Ford. The hitter now. He'll dig in. That's Ryder Bumgardner out there at first. And the first pitch to Dylan is low and outside.
Dylan's done real good with his glove today. Let's see if he can do real good with the bat. What do you got, 2 or 3 putouts?
He had a bunch last night. So far, 2. Dylan had a rough night at the plate last night. 0 for 4 with 3 Ks. 1-0, and he's late there. Foul tipped it. Barely at the last second, 1-1. 2 gone in the inning, man over at first. We're in the bottom half of the second. The Cougars trail by 6. Pickoff attempt, and he's back in plenty of time. Getting the white uni dirty. Good lead for Ryder over there.
That white's hard to clean.
Pitch to Ford. High.
High.
Hitters count now. 2 balls and 1 strike. And Ford can find a way to get on. Tyler Cook would step into the box. This one high in the air and get out, baby. It's down the front first base line. Foul. Everybody converging on that one. The first baseman, second baseman, and right fielder could have met and all did the Friends high five. '90s montage down there by the tarp. That'll run it 2-2 now. And the pitch behind, foul ball, got by the catcher. I think it might have caught part of the catcher and the home plate umpire.
So we was talking about every game this year. Poor catchers, they get beat up.
Baseball. Did I get you or the catcher? We got these guys.
He says he's good. Coach Ellison takes time to come talk to his hitter. And the home plate umpire is going to take a little more time just to come get some baseballs. While we have a second, though, would like to mention our next broadcast and final broadcast of the year is the final home game this Saturday, April 19th. That's against Jellicoe. It's Alumni Day and Senior Day. All alumni get in for free. And if you sign your name and give the class that you graduated in, you can get a free hot dog or a burger at the concession stand. We'll recognize all alumni at 12:40, seniors right after that, and then first pitch between the Cougars and the Blue Devils up here at 1 o'clock. That's this Saturday. Inside to Ford. That'll run the count full. 2 outs, 3 balls, 2 strikes. That'll put Bumgardner in motion over there at first as soon as Elliott decides to go to the plate. He comes set, looks bummed, leg kick, there he goes, and swinging a miss at the plate, strikeout. So a strikeout ends us and leaves 1. We've played 2. Karns is up 6-0.
This is Cougar Baseball. Over the WLAF, Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Amanda Pemberton. I'm a lifelong Campbell County native, former Lady Cougar. I'm a personal lines agent here at Gray Insurance. I would love to help you out with all your home, auto, life insurance, and health needs. We're an independent agency, so we can offer you a wide variety of companies. Come see me and I'll be glad to help you with all your insurance needs. Thanks.
I'm Daniel Dagley, and it's that time of year again. Come see us at Gray Insurance for all your health care needs.
Since 1963, CNC Concrete has been serving Campbell County and surrounding areas with the best there is in concrete. The best in rock, the best in rebar, the best in sand, the best in pretty much anything pertaining to concrete. That's CNC Concrete. Bobby Crass is his family's 2nd generation of owning and operating CNC. As Bobby says, we hold your dreams, the concrete to your dream home. CNC Concrete, open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until the job gets done.
Top half of the third, Cougars and Karns. Karns on top of Campbell County 6-0 in this contest so far. Rice back out there on the bump for the Cougars. Pitch count sitting at 36. He'll start the windup and deliver a first pitch to Burnett, foul, and out of play down the third baseline. 0-1. Burnett was up last inning whenever the guy before him, 4-hole hitter Harness, got hosed by Cup. 2-4 on the put away, ended the second. So now he gets a fresh AB. This one beat into the ground, slow roller, and Bumgardner can't grab it.
Oh, goodness.
Tried to barehand that ball, about the only chance he had, and it got under his hand.
DH number 3, Clayton Kelly.
I know I want to put an error, but I'm going to give him a hit because that would have took a really hard play.
You're too nice.
I know. I know. Runner at first and a ball to Kelly. I always say the unwritten rule is whether it hit his glove or not. He tried to barehand it, so technically it never hit his glove. Only chance he had there. It's a tough play. Step off, throw over to first. Boy, you're going to get one, Ryland.
That's a close play.
Yeah, that was a good pick there.
If he'd have been napping, he'd been.
Oh, yeah. He'll catch one of them. He's working runners pretty good. They're just hitting him at the plate. Runner at first. Nobody going now. Ball outside Cup, throws behind the runner. No, he's safe.
Thought he almost threw that thing away, but it was a better throw the way it looked. It was a good throw, though.
Mm-hmm. Right where it needed to be. Tyler Cook's getting a workout over there. Runner's going here. Hit and runs on. Swinging and miss at the plate. Throw down to second. One hops behind the bag, and the runner is safe.
If he'd been in front of even with the bag, he'd have got him.
Mm-hmm.
That one hop, it would have run right into it.
Stolen base for Burnett. Strike call at the plate and hit and run. And now a 2-1 count to the DH. Kelly puts this one in play out to short. Eli works it a little backwards, throws across the diamond, and gets an out. Say that just because he rounded the ball funny. He rounded it to his left, not his right.
Now batting the third baseman, number 9, Renee Pena.
6'3", fielder's choice, advances Burnett to third. And now Pena, the hitter, singled and scored his last time up, credited with 2 RBIs. First pitch low. Wow.
I'm like you. Wow. That was almost, yeah.
Well, thank you.
I'll take it.
Yep. 0-1. This one fouled off his foot. And what probably should be 1-1 is 0-2. Stealing one there. The runner at third, going to have to block it if you want to throw anything breaking. In the dirt, Rice set at the belt. 0-2, blocked accidentally off the chest protector.
Chest protector's a little
snug, isn't it?
Very, well, snug. It's not much of it.
No.
I'd want it to wrap around.
1-2, misses inside.
Don't lose him. 2-2.
Tried to go up there. Cup came up in his stance a little bit and sold the pitch. Good pitch here. Runner at third, 2-2. Brush him off the plate. We got to have that one.
Full count.
Started 0-2 and he's worked backwards. Now it's full to Pena. 3-2. Time called. Ooh, that was dirty there.
Yeah, that should be.
Yeah.
You start in a motion like that and have to hold back. Oh, it hurts you. Hurt your arm.
I stopped it. 3-2. Fouled it back. And now the cat and mouse game begins. Pena battling back in the count. Rice trying to put him away. A runner at third. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Atta boy. That's 2 gone now on the top half of the third, and a runner 90 feet away. To the 8-hole hitter, Stiles. First pitch strike.
That was a beautiful pitch.
Stiles singled out the left his last time up. And the pitch.
Yes.
All right, good. Back
2
to
of
back.
them. Back to back. Let's go 3 back to back.
Get this one.
To back.
Strand one, yeah. Good pitch here. Come set, walking lead, and fouled at the plate. Burnett, the runner at third. a walking lead. He's halfway to home every time the ball's pitched.
I would step off that rubber when he couldn't.
Inside.
When he couldn't see what I was doing, and make a little snap throw over. That's where you got a little communication with your third base, second base, first base, you know.
Ryland set at the belt and 1-2. That one's high. 2-2. You don't see many pickoffs over to third.
No.
I think Claiborne County threw over there a few times.
Well, if they get that kind of lead. Yeah, he's in the grass.
Now watch him after he hikes, though. That one's high. 3-2. He's halfway down the line.
Mm-hmm. Third baseman needs to sneak over there behind the bag. Let Mr. Cup gut him down.
3 balls and 2 strike the count. 2 gone, and the pitch fouled back over to the football field, and we'll do it again.
That was a beautiful pitch as a strike. He just got a piece of it and fouled it.
Ryland's throwing a lot of strikes.
Mm-hmm.
Stealing a few of them, too. 3 balls and 2 strikes the count. 2 gone in the top half of the third. Karns threatening with a runner at third, and the pitch, low, ball 4. Well, it was a strike a minute ago.
It sure was.
But it shouldn't have been, so that's okay.
Now batting.
Guess that makes us even. First walk issued by Cougar pitching today. Now they'll be in the corners for the 9-hole hitter, Egan. Egan singled his last time up. First and third defense coming from the dugout now in whatever they want to do with 2 gone here in the inning. Don't know how much will be on. About bet the power ball is running at first soon. Ball outside.
Outside to the right-hand batter.
1-0. Rice set at the belt. Runner's going. There's a throw down to second. And Coop has to backhand that one on the shortstop side, and the run will score. It was a ball at the plate. Burnett scores 7-0 Karns. Stiles down to second, and a 2-0 count to Egan.
We talked about this last year about ball high, about having a shortstop come in, throw a strike to the shortstop and let him gun the third base run, because he's going to break when he looks at that catcher's going to throw.
4-pitch walk.
We've had a few teams do that against us over the years, but I don't remember us ever doing it. We need to try something.
Back-to-back walks after a run scores in this inning. 7-0 our score now in favor of Karns. Runners at first and second. We're in the top half of the third and 2 outs. Flip the lineup over again to Brody Miles, the leadoff man. He's popped out to center and then reached on an error. That one's low. 1-0. I like that play, the first and third out to short. I'm a fan of when the pitcher catches it.
That's true, too.
I like that one, the pop snap back to the pitcher. This one hit out to center. Ford comes in by 1 step and actually goes back. Hit right to him. Didn't even have to move. That strands 2 as we head to the bottom half of the third. Karns scratches another one. They're ahead 7-0. This is Cougar Baseball on 1450 WLAF.
This is Cougar Baseball. Over the WLAF, Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network.
Sick today, seen today, here at Cumberland Gap Medical. Hello, this is APRN Amanda Brown. At Cumberland Gap Medical, we can take care of you and your family. From the toddlers to the seniors, we have one of the area's most affordable cash pay programs. Walk in now to be seen or call for an appointment. 423-201-9799. Cumberland Gap Medical is beside Stoplight 10 on East Central at Cumberland Avenue.
All right, Campbell County, welcome to Blue Hippo Car Wash. We've been in the business for 25 years building these Blue Hippos all over the United States.
What's quite unique to a tunnel is there's nothing on the floor. Everything underneath the car is going to move and there's going to be nothing surrounding you. So the vehicle is safe. We don't have to worry about low profile tires.
We also offer the largest tunnel in the area. It's 145 foot of washing. We do not spare any expense in our wash process. We're here to clean the car better than anybody in the area.
It's going to be a monthly fee, just like when you go to your gym membership. So $19.99 is going to be your intro wash package. You're going to be able to wash once a day, every day.
We're here to be a great part of this community, and we really look forward to you guys coming down and experiencing this great car wash here at Blue Hippo. Shiny cars and shiny wheels, that's what we want around town.
For some, they're friends. For others, they're family. And even neighbors to some of you. The hometown staff at First National Bank welcomes you to see them today. See Brian.
To bat, number 29, Kyler Cook.
8-9-1 due up for the Cougars. It'll be Cook, Nelson, and then back to Eli Lawson. Karns on top of Campbell County 7-0. We're in the bottom half of the third. Cougars looking for a little run production now. First pitch to Cook, a long swing.
Swung under it.
Yeah, shorten that one up. 0-1. Reached for that one. 0-2, that was in the left-hand batter's box. 0-2, outside. 1-2 now. And the pitch, fouled at the plate. Elliott out there working for Karns. Curveball misses high.
I'd like to see him hang a curve and one of our batters just jump all over it.
Inside. Tyler Cook's now about the third or fourth hitter that started 0-2 and worked it back full. And 3-2 pitch. Inside ball four, leadoff walk. Cook is aboard for the 9-hole hitter Nelson. And Mike, you talk about him bunting.
That's what I was thinking. I said, look for a bunt.
Put the bunt on here.
Hope it's not a real, what you call, sack bunt right back to pitcher, maybe down the third base line or
you can bunt it anywhere, just not back at the pitcher.
Yeah, just not back at the pitcher.
Cook's over at first. Practically no lead there. And to Keegan, he hit it off the plate, foul ball.
So he's probably not bunting.
No signs down there from Coach Ellison. So I guess, Mike, if he bunts, it's on him. Not a bad idea. Third baseman's in, though. He would have to bunt it and run over it down first. Cook is at first. Long look now. And the pitch off the handle and in the air. Playable in the middle of the infield. That should have been an infield fly.
Yeah, infield fly rule.
Number 12, Eli Lawson.
Ball caught about 2 steps next to second. Pop out to the 4-hole, 1 gone. Flip the lineup over to the leadoff hitter, the shortstop, Eli Lawson. 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. And first pitch in there for a called strike.
That's a pretty pitch.
Elliott shrugs his shoulders. Now he looks Cook over at first, and Eli's out on his front leg. 0-2. Everybody else works it back. At least they have been, the majority of them. Elliott off the rubber. Now he's back on the rubber. Shrugs those shoulders before he delivers. No 2 curveball in the dirt.
I don't think we're going to be going because he's got just a short lead over
Barely.
first.
He didn't have much of a lead last night either. Three looks, though. And now a pitch, that's one's high. Throw behind the runner, and he's safe. Time called.
Okay.
Now he's up, yeah.
Probably eat some dirt.
Yeah, I think so. He was down there over the base for a minute there, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Eli Lawson at the plate. Tyler Cook back up at first. Elliott looks in once. Delivers a 2-2, and Eli puts a shot into it. Out to center field. Traveling back, and it's off the glove. Cook couldn't go very far at all. He tags second. Now he's heading for third. First to third is Cook, and then walking into second base is Eli Lawson. Put the ball in play, and good things happen.
Always.
Now, I gave them a hit. Is that an error?
If it hit his glove,
it was
yeah,
in
it
and
would
out
be
of his
an error.
glove.
Too bad for Eli not getting a hit, but, I mean, you know.
Daniel, I can't give him a hit. It's an error.
Ooh.
Riley swings through that first one.
He's aiming for the fence with that.
0-1. That ball traveled about the farthest it can up here, dead center field. Center fielder turned and went straight back. We could see clear of numbers. There's another strike to Gunner, 0-2. I don't know why Campbell County's climbing in the box and just starting 0-2, it feels like. Infield for Karns in now on the grass. Runners at second and third, 0-2 and a strikeout. Not what we needed there. Second out of the inning.
No, we've got a runner on second, third. We need to try to get those in.
Now Karns can play back in normal depth. That was one we needed to punch over the infield. Runners at second and third, 2 gone in the bottom half of the third. Need to crack through and get the scoring started. Strike called to Rice. 0-1. You smell it?
What is that?
That's that pine tar at Stickum.
Oh, okay.
Missed.
Are you being mean about my
That stuff's flammable, the way it smells.
Yeah. 1-1. Ooh, way out on the front foot.
I'm a fan of the old school pine tar rag.
Yeah, it's got a different smell to it.
Oh, yeah.
It really brought meaning to the word tar. 2-1. Foul tip, staying alive. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to the Cougar pitcher Rice at the plate. Tyler Cook down at third. Eli Lawson's out at second. 2 gone. We're in the bottom half of the third. Elliott will take a stroll behind the mound now. Gives a thumbs up to his catcher and the home plate umpire. Wants to make sure they're good before he steps on the rubber. He's in the windup with a runner on third. And Rice fouls another one back, staying alive. Come on, kid. Bust this game open here.
We do need to get these 2 runners in.
It feels like sometimes it's just so hard to get that first run, but everybody can breathe easier after that. We just need base hit here. Base hit to break through. 2-2. High, 3-2. First base is open. He does not have to throw him a strike here. But if he doesn't and decides to walk him, they'll be loaded for the catcher cup. 3-2. This one put into play, up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. Cook comes across to score. Eli gets the go sign. He comes across to score. 2 RBI single for the pitcher Rice.
That's what we needed. It's what the doctor ordered.
Up to bat, number 19, Colton Cup.
And now it'll be Cup, only he doesn't have the bases loaded. Rice scored 2 Cougars. 7-2 our score now. And a good hit from the pitcher, helping his cause out. Good lead over at first and doing it with 2 outs at that.
It'll make him feel better when he gets back on the mound.
First pitch to Cup is low. 1-0. We don't have to tell them that both of those runs were unearned. First one was a walk, and the next one's an error, but they tally.
Yeah, they're 2 runs.
Rice is at first. Elliott looks him twice, and a 1-0 to Cup, and whoa, look out.
Little chin music on that one.
Yeah,
Almost
bails
hit
out. Make sure you get that bat down when you do that.
Yeah.
He fell down, the bat was straight up, yeah.
That's so bad because you almost get hit, and if you ain't careful, like you say.
Yeah, you hit the bat, and it's just a foul ball.
Yeah. Or it could even roll fair. You remember we had one?
Yeah, Eli did that.
Yeah.
First game we had. Big swing and a miss. 2-1. Step off called over there. He was getting back in the windup. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Switched over to the stretch and missed high. Almost any time I see a pitcher do that, the next pitch is just airmailed. I mean, you can't ever zone in and throw a strike after that. See if he does it again here. Nope.
No, he's going for the
back
stretch.
on the stretch. So this one probably hittable then. 3 balls and a strike to Cup. And, yep, low strike. That'll run it full, but after Rice cleared the bases, he can run now with 2 outs, 3 balls, 2 strikes. We're in the bottom half of the third. 2 Cougars have already come across home plate. Trying to extend the inning now is Colton Cup. And the pitch, strike 3, got him looking. He knew it on the inside part of the plate, too. That strands 1, but not before Rice helps his cause out. He plates 2 of them. We head to the top half of the 4th. Karns 7, Cougars 2.
This is Cougar Baseball. Over the WLAF, Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network.
For some, they're friends. For others, they're family. And even neighbors to some of you. The hometown staff at First National Bank welcomes you to see them today. See Brian, ask for Carrie, or look for Beth at the drive-thru. A familiar, friendly face is ready to serve you at First National Bank. And when you think loans, think green, and look for us under the big green sign on the 4-lane in La Follette between Crystal and Subway. First National Bank Oneida, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank.
Go Cougars!
Cougar fans, get your First National Bank orange and blue Cougar debit card.
There are 2 types of hot water heaters, thankless and tankless. The thankless kind work like this.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
Hold off on that. I'm hopping in the shower.
Renai tankless water heaters work this way.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
No problem.
You get an endless supply of hot water even for multiple tasks at the same time.
With a natural gas water heater from PCUD, you get hot water twice as fast as same-size electric and for about half the cost. Chop down your hot water energy cost hundreds of dollars a year with PCUD in La Follette or Rocky Top.
Renai tankless water heaters, the hot way to heat water.
America's best pizza is just right here in Campbell County. People from all over the country travel to Campbell County for Charlie's Pizza. Maybe it's the handmade crust, maybe it's the fresh ingredients, or maybe it's just the friendly service and good times. Come see for yourself and find out what makes Charlie's Pizza the best around.
This is Joe Evans from Charlie's Pizza. We've been open since 1976, and we have the best pizza in town, so come down and see us.
Top half of the 4th inning coming at you now from Brian Archer Field. This is Karns and Campbell County Baseball over 1450 WLAF. Matthew Moore running production, my partner Mike Miller. I'm Jake Mundy, and we thank you for listening to this edition of Cougar Baseball, a district game up here against the Karns Beavers. They're on top of the Cougars right now, 7-2. But like I said, you get those first runs or 2 in, it just feels like you can breathe a little easier. Rylan Rice got one through the infield, scored 2 runs in the bottom half. High chopper to Bumgardner, first pitch of the 4th, and he airmails it over to the dugout, hits off of it and comes back into play. So 1 pitch and an E5.
At the bat, catcher number 11, Isaac Schmidt.
For Branson. Now it'll be Schmidt. 2-3-4 due up. The 2-hole hitter Branson reaches on a throwing error. And now the 3-hole Schmidt will hit. He does have a hit in between the shortstop and third baseman, and a strikeout to his name. Big lead over at first. Not going, though. Pitch inside barely. 1-0 the count now. Ryland creeping up on 70 pitches on the day.
Wow.
Pick off. Got him. Ooh. I thought he had him. Boy, he's worked runners phenomenally. He's done a great job. He's going to get one. He'll get it. Look over there, delivers, and a slow roller, fair ball out to Ryder. He pumps and throws to second. You can't take that long to throw it. And they call fair ball. Yep.
Infield hit.
And, yeah, that's what all the talk. I was wondering if he was asking if it was fair ball still, but no, it's courtesy runner for the catcher.
Number 12, Braden Harness.
So a base hit, infield hit for Schmidt. Puts Branson out at second. Schmidt's courtesy runner is at first. And Harness the hitter. 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single, and then he was put out on the bases. 2-4 to end the second. Nobody gone now. That one's fouled. Over to the football field. 0-1. Everybody ambushing Rice here, putting the ball in play. We're going to have to make a play. Both of them hit at Bumgardner.
You remember two of those errors.
Squares to bunt, and it's down third base, and it's a beauty. Ryder bare hands it, throws to first, and that would have also took a really good play. Did bare hand that one and made a good throw. Just not in enough time to get the runner. They're loaded up now.
Smart runner. He probably seen Ryder back and thought, well, you know, I could get a infield hit by bunting.
Burnett, the scheduled hitter, he'll dig in there. He scored twice, and he's also got 2 hits.
We got him loaded.
So a guy that we're going to have to really have his number. Strike called on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. That's just the 6th pitch of this inning. And we've got Beavers on first, second, and third. 0-1 pitch, strike 2.
That was a breaking ball.
Spun that one in there, top break. 0-2 now the count. Nobody out and nowhere to put him. 0-2 to Burnett. Duck. The ball was behind him.
That was a breaking ball that did not break.
No. No breaking, all ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ryder looks out and delivers. Ooh, barely got that one. That was a ball. Curveball high in the zone, and he fouled it back to the plate.
Something we really don't do. He's guarding the plate. He's going after something that looks halfway decent.
He's got 2 strikes.
Yeah,
and he's just trying to put it in play.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do, though.
Yes, sir.
1-2, fouled.
He got underneath that one.
Yep, emergency hack.
It's what, being a hitter, that's what you got to do.
Count still sits at 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Ooh, wow. Missed low. Good pitch, though. That'll even it up at 2-2 on the outside part of the plate. Froze him. Froze everybody. Who was waiting for him to get rung up. Runners at first, second, and third. Nowhere to put him. 2-2. This one put into play. In the air, and it'll fall down for a base hit into shallow left field. They send both runners. Throw comes to the plate, and it's over everybody. Misses the cutoff man, and that will allow the runners to advance another 90 feet. 2 runs on that base hit. Branson over to score. Schmidt scores.
Number 3, Clayton Kelly.
I don't think that was an error by a score, but it caused error to get 2 more bases.
No, it allowed them to advance on a throwing error.
Yeah.
That's why you got to hit the cutoff man. So now they're at second and third. 2 runs are in, and the next pitch is inside and almost hits Kelly. 1-0. He turned and leaned in a little bit, Jeter style. He might be on first base. Rice set at the belt. 1-0. Low. That was a good pitch. Might have missed a little bit. Never know. Runners at second and third. 2-0. That one definitely missed. That runs the count 3-0.
Got a base open, but you still don't want to put them on it.
Universal take sign given from Karns head coach. I saw it. Points the finger. And he missed. Ball 4. That'll load him up again. The last time they were loaded, it scored 2. Cup's going to call time and go walk to the pitcher. So 2 across. We're in the top half of the 4th. 9-2 our score. Runner will be at second, third, and first for the 7-hole hitter, Pena. Struck him out in this situation last time. Three hits in the inning and 1 error. They're loaded in the first pitch strike. On the inside part of the plate. 0-1 to the Karns 7-hole hitter, Rylan Rice. Looks in, curveball, misses inside. 1-1, trying to get that top break. He's gotten that call a time or two.
That was close on the inside corner.
1-1. There it is. That crossed all over the plate. Inside to out.
That pitch before looked better than that one did.
Yep. That one looked a little low, didn't it?
Yep. And it looked a little outside.
1 ball and 2 strikes nonetheless. And the pitch got him. Strike 3. 1 gone in the inning, and boy, that was a huge strikeout with the bases loaded. Exactly what you want to do. Now let's get us a ground ball up the middle and get out of this. Ben Stiles, the 8-hole hitter, singled and walked today. First pitch is outside. 1-0. Again, Karns has got the bases juiced. Rice trying to really work out of the jam now. This one, a little looper out to right. Keegan comes in. He makes a catch. Play at the plate. Throw comes in. 1 hops, and the throw is a little late. But a good chance and a good enough throw to keep the runner at second. Long out for Stiles. We trade a run for an out there.
2 down now.
Baseman number 10, Bryce Egan.
They picked up 3 runs this inning.
3 runs
so far.
On 3 hits and 1 error. This one fouled down the third baseline off the bat of Egan. 0-1. The 9-hole hitter, 8th Beaver to bat this inning. Now they're at first and second. Easiest way to find it out here. Ross delivers an 0-1. Strike. 0-2, bottom half of the zone. Ryland's done well throwing strikes today. 2 gone and 1-2. This one, an excuse me, foul.
A lazy swing.
Yeah, he flipped the bat at it, didn't he? Both teams have worked some counts. Staying alive, yep.
That bat speed wasn't very great.
No. Just threw it at it. 0-2, this one put into play out to short. Eli was coming over to second. He backhands. It'll take a really strong throw, and it stays low and is stopped by the runner.
Karns picks up another run.
Burnett comes across. He scores all the way from second. Kelly advances to third. Egan reaches on a base hit. Another run this inning brings us to 11-2. They'll be in the corners at first and third. The 9th man to hit now. Miles, pickoff over to first, and
he's back.
He's back in plenty of time. The leadoff man, Miles, has popped out to forward at center twice and reached on an error and scored on an error. Runners going from first. Hit and run works beautifully. Hit right in the 4-hole. One run is across, and the throw will come in and bounce off Cooper McQuitty at second. But then Cook was right behind him. RBI single.
Time is out.
Kelly scores. Egan to third.
Coach
Miles
Ellison.
to first.
Coach Ellison out on the mound.
That's the 5th run this inning.
They've had 2 big innings. This one and I think the 3rd, wasn't it? Or the second.
Yeah, 5 runs on 5 hits, 1 error, and still 2 men on. As now we will have a pitching change up here on the hill. Probably going to be a pretty easy defensive change here. It looks like it's going to be Eli Lawson, the new Cougar pitcher. We'll step away and let him get his warm-ups in, and we'll set the field for you whenever we return. This is Cougar Baseball on 1450 WLAF. Karns on top of Campbell County, 12-2.
This is Cougar Baseball. Over the WLAF, Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network.
Hi, this is Kimberly Burge here at Burge Screen Printing. We work to bring your idea to reality. We specialize in custom screen printing, direct-to-garment full-color printing for all your apparel needs. We also do full-color printing on signs, banners, and much more.
Hey, this is Larry Burge. Stop by and see us today in downtown La Follette at 225 East Central Avenue or call 423-562-3044. 562-3044. Go Cougars!
BP is here for you. Rice Oil has BP at Big O's Valley and at Big O's Cumberland. BP provides the energy that keeps Campbell County and America moving. Amoco is here for you. Amoco brings you the quality fuel America has trusted for more than 100 years. Find Amoco at West End Amoco, backed by the longest standing fuels guarantee in the nation. Save 15 cents a gallon on BP and Amoco every time when you use your BP card. Apply today. BP and Amoco from Rice Oil, La Follette.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, C&L Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from C&L Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from 1 piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. C&L Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and C&L is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at C&L Metal.
And welcome back to Brown Archer Field. Eli Lawson, our new Cougar pitcher. He'll come out and inherit runners at first and third. Runners going on the first pitch. Cup throws it down to third.
That's a pretty good move right there.
That keeps the runner at third. Miles down to second. We do have 2 gone in this inning. And we're only in the top half of the 4th. And the pitch, low. Eli. 2-0, check swing. Yeah, he went.
What did he say, 2-0?
2-1.
Okay.
It's 2-1.
I didn't hear the 1.
Fouled at the plate. Now it's 2-2. Trying to tally up there real quick. Browlin Rice's book. He's still put on the runners at second and third. Still on the hook for those. All 12 runs, 12 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, 90 pitches. Through 3 2/3. This one's low, ball 3. Run the count full. Eli Lawson out there in relief. He switched with Ryland. The only defensive changes there. Ryland's at short now. Eli's on the bump. 3-2, misses high, ball 4. Did have first base open. Not ideal, but we got to live with it. No harm, no foul, no more runs come across.
No hurt if you get this third out.
Now it'll be the 3-hole hitter, Schmidt.
Number 11, Isaac Schmidt.
Two for 3. And the pitch. Strike on the inside part of the plate. Eli spun one in there. Bases are juiced. Nowhere to put them. 2 outs. Good pitch.
Good pitch.
0-2.
One more. Go in and hit.
Got to find an out here and stop the bleeding. Eli with a deep breath. 0-2, it's in the dirt. Backhanded by Cup. Good pick. Scoreboard has it 11-2. It's 12-2 by my count. Foul tipped at the plate to stay alive. Off the bat of Schmidt.
1-2.
Eli set at the belt. Delivers this one's high in the air and playable. Who wants it?
Call it.
Ryder coming over in front of the home team dugout, and it's in and out of his glove.
Oh, gosh.
Overran it just a little too far. Now we'll do it again. Had out number 3 there.
That could come back to haunt you.
Ran a little too far and overran it. Had to work backwards. Stabbed at it with the glove and nothing to show for it. So everybody gets to run back to their positions. And now Eli's going to have to bear down and get him out again. Come on, kid. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count at the plate to Schmidt. 2 gone, and the bases are loaded. And the pitch, this one beat off the mound. And it comes back, and he takes an easy route, flips it to the plate. And a very, very rare but 1-2 put away ends the inning. That's it for the top half of the 4th. 5 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. We head to the bottom half of the 4th, and it is Karns 12, Cougars 2.
This is Cougar Baseball. Over the WLAF, Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network.
Right here is where it all started, right here on this corner. This was the first building for People's Bank of the South. This is where the ideas, tradition, way of doing business, and the mission of taking care of its customers evolved. Then it was on to the new bank with Campbell County's first, a drive-up window. From 1917 to today, People's Bank of the South is here for you. People's Bank of the South is in the heart of La Follette, between La Follette and Jacksboro, near the mall and at North Clinton exit 122. We invite you to come see us at People's Bank of the South, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome to Premier Weight Management and Aesthetics. My name is Renee Leach, and I'm honored you've chosen us to walk with you through your weight loss journey to the new you.
Thanks, Renee. Premier Weight Management and Aesthetics offers more than one option to help you achieve your weight loss goals. Premier Weight Management and Aesthetics offers nutritional counseling, the new and popular weight loss injections, and Finnerman. In addition to this, we offer B12 and Mega Burn injections to jumpstart your metabolism. Premier Weight Management and Aesthetics offers Botox and fillers. Premier Weight Management and Aesthetics has 7 locations to serve you: Clinton, Harrogate, Jellicoe, Alcoa Maryville, La Follette, Oliver Springs, and Turkey Creek.
Now it's time to put your plan into action here at Premier Weight Management and Aesthetics.
As we welcome you back to Brown Archer Field, Karns tallying 5 runs on 5 hits, 1 error in the top half of the 4th. They've now reached the 10-run deficit. They have 12. The Cougars have 2. Campbell County's going to have to score at least 1 in this inning or the next inning to play more, or they'll fall victim of the 10-run rule. Yet again to Karns, but the score again just not telling the whole story. I thought Rowland pitched great. 3 strikes. Defense just couldn't make some plays behind him. And then when they didn't, Karns hit him where we wasn't.
The errors will haunt you.
5, 6, 7 due up for Campbell County. It'll be McQuitty, Bumgardner, and Ford. Again, we're in the bottom half of the 4th. 12-2 our score in favor of the visiting Karns Beavers. Elliott's still out there on the mound. For Karns, he winds up, and the first pitch to Coop is a low strike. Pulled out of somewhere. Looked awful low to me. That one's outside.
Ooh.
I guess.
That's not you. That's not you.
0-2. And the pitch to Coop.
Way outside.
Same spot. Catcher just sold it. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Bottom half of the 4th. Nobody gone. And whew.
That was close.
Yeah, took a curveball high. 2-2. And working quickly, swings through that one. A strikeout. So 1 up and 1 gone. Now it'll be Bumgardner.
Up to bat, number 10, Ryder Bumgardner.
Scoreboard's going to read 11-2. It's 12-2. I went and told them in between innings, and they said we'll have to add it in the next inning. We don't know how to go backwards. Swing and the miss at the plate. Bumgardner 0-1. Boy, I laugh at them over there working that scoreboard. They got that box score. You know, it added a lot more than just, you know, take 1 run and, you know, add 1 run.
Another swing and a miss.
Yeah, at the plate, 0-2. Matt over there says it's like defusing a bomb.
Goodness.
Elliott wind up, but an 0-2 to Bumgardner, skips across the plate. 1-2. We're now at the hour-and-a-half mark, starting right on time at 5:30, if not a minute early.
What did we do yesterday? 2 hours?
2 hours.
15 minutes, wasn't it?
Brush over 2. And swing and a miss, back-to-back strikeouts here in the bottom half of the 4th inning.
And the one before it was 2 hours and 45 minutes. In sub-freezing weather.
Dylan Ford, the hitter. And pitching change from Karns. Got 2 outs there and immediately popped out of the dugout. And so we'll have probably some changes. Definitely a new pitcher. We'll step away and try to figure out all those changes for you. And when we return, it'll be 12-2 Karns. This is Cougar Baseball on 1450 WLAF.
This is Cougar Baseball. Over the WLAF, Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network. E.E. Hill & Son Insurance.
You know, the insurance agency started out as Hill Insurance, and it was started by my grandfather in 1925.
Celebrating 100 years in 2025.
I went into the insurance business with my dad and my Uncle David in '74 after I got out of UT. Then I bought the agency from my dad in '77.
It started as father and son.
Most people think that E.E. Hill & Son is my dad and me, and it's not. It was my granddad and my dad.
And 100 years later,
our agency's been blessed to be in a community that has embraced our agency, and we have had some of the most amazing employees.
Brody Ball from LaFollette Mine Supply. Come see my dad, Billy. For septic tanks, PVC pipe, septic chambers, and rebar, and lots more. That's LaFollette Mine Supply. Dad, come on in here.
We're open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturday from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. Turn on Toe String Road by the Walgreens. We're just the third business on the left just before you cross the tracks.
Come see my mom, Jamie, my dad, Billy, and me, Bailey. Whoa, 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 come see me, Brody Ball, that's all. Anybody want a big sister?
As we welcome you back, working in a hurry was Harness. He threw probably the minimum warm-up pitches you could. One pitch has already been fouled off from forward, second one taken for a strike. 0-2, I'll try to get the position changes in. That's Harness in from right field. Pitching now for Karns and a swing and a miss. So he comes in for 3 pitches, all 3 Ks, all 3 outs in the bottom half of the fourth. We head to the fifth, Cougars trailing by 10.
This is Cougar Baseball. Over the WLAF, Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network.
At Grace Rehab, we have one goal in mind: to improve your quality of life. We provide physical, occupational, and speech therapy for all ages. Grace's therapy and treatment plans are individualized for each patient.
As a parent, our experience with Grace has been great. We've started our boys from a young age. They've been in physical therapy, speech therapy, occupational therapy. We couldn't be more happy with the results that we've gotten.
Grace Rehab, we want to help you feel your best.
Tenova Medical Group is making it easier to see a primary care provider in the La Follette area quickly. Schedule an appointment online anytime at TenovaLaFollettePCP.com.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with 3 guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
One open, left wing 3, splash! Run, don't walk to La Follette Nutrition, where we fuel the Cougars. La Follette Nutrition, located across from First Baptist Church in La Follette, has all you need to start your day. From protein shakes to loaded teas, let La Follette Nutrition make a drink just for you. Go by and see Macy and Anna today.
Hi, I'm Macy Wilcox from La Follette Nutrition. Go Cougars!
Player.
As we welcome you back, top half of the fifth. Karns on top of Campbell County, 12-2 by my tally.
Batting, second baseman, number 12, Braden Harness.
Scoreboard added at that time. Top half of the fifth. New pitcher for Campbell County is Riley Gunner. He was the DH, so the lineup stays the same. Kill the DH. Colton Long comes out. Eli Lawson out to left. And the first pitch high in the air, shading way over to the visiting dugout. Cook makes a very good attempt. Threw the glove over into the dugout, and then it bounces off the railing. Kind of a scary catch there where he just blindly threw his glove in there, but almost caught it.
Woo-hoo. Pulled a string on him with that curveball then. He was way out in front of the pitch.
0-2 to Harness. Sat back on that one and dumped it out to left field. Rocked back on the back leg and sent that curveball for a ride. Tried to sneak another one by him. Fooled me once. Can't fool me twice. Good piece of hitting there from the leadoff man. That's 4-5-6. Harness is on. It'll be Burnett and then Kelly. For Karns. Now Riley's turn out there on the mound. Got the sleeve on the right arm. He delivers low. 1-0 to Burnett. Comes set. Nobody going. That one barely misses. Low sun trying to set up here. Third baseline almost in shade. The whole rest of the field's all in sun still. 2-0. That one caught the plate.
Come on.
Gunner checks off about a pitch or two and then nods yes. This one low. 3-1.
3-1.
Runner at first, nobody gone. We're in the top half of the fifth. Pickoff attempt, and back in plenty of time was Harness. Side note there to Rice on his pickoff attempts. They were awesome.
Mm-hmm. He really.
And ball four.
Pass ball. Oh, okay.
Yeah, ball four. Harness takes the trip to second. Burnett's on with a free pass.
Nobody out.
And Kelly, the hitter, DH. Batting in the sixth spot. 0 for 2 with a walk. Gunner serves one up. Ground ball out to Rice. He'll knock it down, and then he's going to have to eat it. That's a base hit.
That was a screamer.
Mm-hmm. That ball was hit hard.
Yeah, it was.
Ryland did good to knock it down.
Now batting number 25.
This will be number 25, the only position or the only substitution in all of that slew of new pitching that happened so quick, and I couldn't get them all in. First pitch does low to number 25, Tucker Folks. Fowlkes. He'll hit here with the bases loaded. Nobody out, like a statue, and watches that curveball come over the middle part of the plate.
Be
One
careful,
ball and
don't
one
hang
strike.
it.
That one did.
I know. Ooh.
1-1. Missed it high. 2-1. Nobody gone. 12-2 our score right now in favor of the Karns Beavers. This one put into play past the mound, out to Coop at second. Has a little trouble with it. Flips over to first, and they get a call. He's out. Fielder's choice. 4-3. The scoring. One gone. Harness comes across to score. Burnett advances to third. Kelly to second. Stiles, the hitter, and tally one more for the Beavers. This one low, gets by Cup, and nobody coming. Tried to backhand behind the plate.
Hey, A-Rod, take the stuff off. Take the stuff off.
Hits this one on the button, out to short. Ross makes a better glove at it, throws it over, and a good pick from Tyler Cook at first base. Came out and backhanded that one. Another fielder's choice trades a run for an out. What matters for your runs now? Fielder's choice 6-3, number 8. Subbing in now for number 10. This will be Blake Bowers. Thank you, Mike. This book's hard enough. You give me that little button to hit. Two fielder's choices finds 2 outs, 2 runs score on both of them. 14-2 our score. And now just a runner at third. Pitch hitter and Bowers, and he watches strike 1. Is he wearing shades?
Yep, I think so.
Sunglasses at the plate. 0-1, big swing and a miss.
Did they used to allow that?
Used to, it was illegal, I thought.
That's what I thought.
Because of the glare back on the pitcher. Or like the tinted glasses. That was the other reason why. 0-2. Don't need glasses to call that one. Awesome call. Strike 3 to Looking. There's 3 outs. And that'll do us for the top of the 5th. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Cougars are going to have at least 3 runs to play another inning. Let's see what they can cook up. This is Cougar Baseball on 1450 WLAF.
This is Cougar Baseball. Over the WLAF, Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network.
Your downtown tire shop and service center is ready to serve you today. Hensley Tire and Service is on the corner of Beach and Indiana, and whether it's an oil change or more serious work, Hensley's service team has a bay open and waiting to get you back on the road. Need tires? 1, 2, 3, or 4 or more? Hensley Tire and Service will accommodate you with great price and super service. Need wheels? See Hensley Tire and Service, La Follette.
Go Cougars!
The staff at LUB, La Follette Utilities Board, is there for you. You may be needing new service at your future home. LUB crews bring the experience, know-how, and equipment to put you in service. And when troubles arise, LUB crews are there, no matter the hour or the day, to restore your service. Connect to LUB.org or call 423-562-3316 for assistance on new service, existing service, or to report an outage. Count on LUB to be there.
Cowboy boots, wall to wall, shoe after shoe after shoe. And jeans? Hammers didn't invent jeans, they just carry the largest selection of jeans anywhere. Let Hammers get you dressed for the ball game. And if you're headed to cheer on the Vols, we can outfit you in orange from head to toe. Ladies, you're going to love the women's specialty boutique at Hammers. You know the name, Hammers. But do you know about our bigger, better, easier to find location? Exit 122, that's the Clinton Norris exit just off I-75 past the Speedway.
Bottom half of the 5th. The last call for some runs. Cougars trail 14-2. First pitch to Cook inside for a ball. 1-0. It'll be Tyler Cook, Keegan Nelson, and then Eli Lawson due up for the Cougars in the bottom half of the 5th. Next pitch to Cook, swing and a miss. Threw the bat at that one and missed it. 1-1. Campbell County trails by 12, so 2 would tie, 3 would force another inning. If not, they would fall to the run roll. That one's low. 2-1. And the pitch from Harness fouled over the press box. Went out of play. Even it up at 2-2. Pitcher set at the belt. The 2-2 fouled back, staying alive.
My bad.
Nobody gone. We're just in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch to Cook. Inside ball. Wow.
Can't stand there. Ooh. It takes something like that. Jeez. That was so close.
Very. 3-2. And swing and a miss. Got him.
One down.
For a strikeout. One gone.
Number 9, Keegan Nelson.
Cougars down to their last 2 outs unless they can score 3 runs. Be Keegan Nelson's turn. Popped out the second. His last time up. Theirs is different than mine, though. It always is. That one's outside. 1-0. I've got Karns at 2 errors.
He bounced it. Foul.
Down the third base line. let's see, 3 in the second, 1 in the fourth. Yeah. So I only have 4. One ball, 1 strike to Keegan, and he did not get the bat down. We called that earlier, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Ball thrown right at him, and he ducks out of the way. It would have been a ball. It would have hit him if he didn't move. And he doesn't drop the bat, and it hit him. That's a foul ball. Man, that's
I know.
hard sight to see there. Got to drop the bat. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Nelson. Low ball.
2-2. I have to guard that plate.
1 gone, 2 gone. And excuse me so we can get that one. And they'll throw it around after that strikeout. Back-to-back Ks gives us 2 outs in the bottom half of the 5th. Now it'll be up to Eli to extend the game. Eli reached on an error his last time up. Watches a strike across the plate, 0-1. And the pitch, low.
1-1.
Two gone in the inning. 1-1 to Eli inside, called strike. And now they're down to their final strike. Oh, check swing there, but a called strike, whether he checked it or not. 1-2, high.
Sure, it's close.
Yep.
I thought he was going to ring him up.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count. 2 gone, and the pitch to Eli put into play, out to short. He gloves it. Crow hops, throws across, and that will be the ball game. Eli falls victim of 6-3, and the Cougars fall victim of Karns 14-2. Final thoughts, and we'll wrap it up for you right after this. Cougar Baseball on 1450 WLAF.
This is Cougar Baseball over the WLAF Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network.
Anthony is using Community Trust Bank's mobile banking with Zelle to pay to have the leaves raked. His part of the big lunch meeting and the birthday gift for the niece that was due today. That means Anthony made it on time for the big game to see the home team score the winning touchdown. Mobile banking with Zelle at Community Trust Bank. Fast, easy, and secure.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Ready to kickstart your fitness journey? At Isaac's Gym, they believe everyone deserves a welcoming space to work on their health and wellness. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, Isaac's Gym has something for everyone. Located just over the hill from Gibson Field at JMS, your trainers Kirsten Wynn, Jacob Lasty, and Cassie Kibler are there to guide you, offering personalized workouts that fit your goals. Offering a student-athlete discount, Isaac's Gym is where the Eagles work out. Why wait? Take the first step toward a healthier you by calling 423-494-7934.
What's up, guys? Nate Snead here, Tennessee baseball pitcher. Collectibles and more for everything you need in trade nights.
Hi, my name is Amanda Pemberton. I'm a lifelong Campbell County native, former Lady Cougar. I'm a personal lines agent here at Gray Insurance. I would love to help you out with all your home, auto, life insurance, and health needs. We're an independent agency, so we can offer you a wide variety of companies. Come see me and I'll be glad to help you with all your insurance needs. Thanks.
I'm Daniel Dagley, and it's that time of year again. Come see us at Gray Insurance for all your health care needs.
As we welcome you back for our final thoughts up here at Brown Archer Field, Campbell County dropping another district game to Karns today, 14-2, the final score. Both runs for Campbell County coming in the 3rd inning off the bat of Ryland Rice, a 2 RBI single, and that will be our Mills, Doors, and More player of the game is Ryland Rice, not only for his 2 RBI single, but he had a great day on the mound too.
Yeah, he had a good day on the mound. But this team, Karns, was just like Halls. They hit the ball. You said he got 14 hits.
14 hits.
Once you hit 14 hits, I mean, yeah, it's going to happen. Well, Campbell County had 1 hit.
Yep.
And 4 errors.
Yep.
Now, what's that going to do? It's going to kill you.
One of the runs they scored was a free pass walk. So, I mean, it's really hard. The next one reached on an error. So 14 hits, 4 runs tallied for Karns. They commit 1 error. Campbell County only tallies 2 runs on 1 hit and 4 errors. Going to have to flip some of those numbers when they want to try to get in the win column. Ryland Rice, again, our Mills, Doors, and More player of the game with his 2 RBI single back in the 3rd inning, and a great day out on the mound for him. 90 pitches through 3 2/3, 5 strikeouts, only gave up 2 walks. He surrendered 12 runs and 12 hits, but I mean, the big thing was no walks. As long as they cut down on the walks and then you rid the errors, who knows?
He hit the ball.
Yeah, they got to hit it. You got to swing the bat to do that. Our next game will be our last broadcast. That'll be this Saturday against Jellicoe. First pitch set for 1 o'clock. That game is special because it will be Alumni Day and Senior Day. All alumni. And if you're listening, please come on out and support this. If you played 1 year, played 4 years, you get in the game for free. And then if you sign your name in the graduating class at the gate, you can get a free hot dog or a burger right after that. And we'll recognize all the alumni out on the field at 12:40. Senior Day to follow that. And then first pitch right after that between the Cougars and the Jellicoe Blue Devils. First pitch set for 1 o'clock. For Matthew Moore and my partner Mike Miller, I'm Jake Monday. We thank you for listening to Cougar Baseball over 1450 WLAF. Good night and God bless.
TCAT is the launch pad for students as they get ready to soar into their careers. Around here, success is spelled TCAT. TCAT. Connect to tcatjacksboro.edu and file your flight plan for success today through TCAT. Students, prepare for takeoff.
3, 2, 1, 0.
WLAF's presentation of Cougar Baseball is on the air. Out of the field, and the voice of the Cougars, former Cougar, Jake Monday.
So when it comes to nutrition for our cattle, that's something I take very seriously, because that's what I do for a living. I'm a nutritionist. I work with large dairies and beef operations across the United States and globally as well. So I think I have an understanding of what our cattle need, but I'm also learning as we get our cut sheets back, I can make adjustments to the nutrition that our cattle get to make a better end product for our customer. You know, we grow corn silage as the base of our diet for our steers, and corn silage is actually, it's the whole plant. We chop it off at about 8 to 10 inches high, and then that's chopped at the optimum stage of nutrition for the cattle. And then we take that, it's cut in about 1/2 inch long pieces, and then we take that and we store it in a pit silo and let it ferment. We try to control the fermentation process by chopping it fast, packing it really well, and then getting it covered so the oxygen is out of it. But we also grow corn that we combine and just get the shell corn from. And that way we can grind the corn for them for the cattle, and then we also do soybeans as well. But then when we take these crops in, we We have them over there ready to mix. We use a TMR, or total mix ration, so we mix everything together, and that animal doesn't pick or choose different things that may be harmful to it. You know, we try to feed them a balanced diet to keep them as healthy and productive as possible.